Hello to my amazing kindergarten artist. Welcome back to your second week of remote learning and art class, and welcome back to my art studio at home. Really wish I was there with you guys, but we're gonna make the best of it. So I'm gonna turn this around and let's get started. Let me slide up and set it right there. And let's get started with our lesson. Now, last week we talked about an element of art, which was color. This week we're going to be talking about another element of art, and we're going to be talking about line. Now, I happen to print out a poster. This will be attached down below our video, but the elements and principles of art. We've talked about color last week, and we looked at the color wheel, and this week we're going to talk about line. We'll also add some of the principles of art later, but we're going to talk about line today. Now, here are some various types of line that you might see in artwork or just around in life. They might be on the floor, the walls, and different patterns. Lines are everywhere. Face was all the way back there. There we go. Lines are everywhere. Now, when we look at this, I want you to think back to the first painting project we did. I know it's been a long time ago, but the first painting project we did was lines. And we talked about, remember we did this? Straight lines. We stood up out of our chair. We did straight lines. We made some noises. Curved lines. You can do this with me. With your magic finger, just like in class. Curved lines. Ooh, happy curve. Remember that? Sad curve. Okay. And then diagonal lines. Diagonal lines go wavy lines, like that. Zigzag, or scallop lines. They kind of look like wavy, but they have a sharp edge. They go like, You can do that with me too. Dotted lines, beep, 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 beep. Dashed lines. And then spiral lines. Or those are the basic types of lines that we talked about earlier on this year. So, with all of our elements of art, these are our elements: line, shape, color, value, texture, and space. We did a project last week where you chose the primary colors. You made a primary color collection. Well, today, our project is going to add line and color together. Now, let me show you my sample. But first, I want to talk to you about what a landscape is. A landscape is a picture painting drawing of outdoor scenes or scenery. Well, when I flip through my art portfolio right here, some of my favorite things, I'm making a mess in my house, just like it in the classroom, my stuff falls, it happens. My favorite things to do are landscapes. I really like to do seascapes. Here is one that I painted from a trip that we took over the summertime. And it's a painting of outdoors. Here's my horizon line where the sky meets the ground. There's the ground, there's the water, the beach. That's the horizon line. And the main focus of this painting is outside. Some might call this a seascape because it's outside and it's on water, but it goes under the big category of landscape. So this is a landscape that I painted. Now, look at the next pictures that are going to pop up, and if you think they are a landscape, give a thumbs up while you're watching. All right, now you know that we're going to be looking at landscapes. You're going to be using line and color for this project. So you're going to be creating a line and color landscape. Here is my example. Okay? So this is what you're going to do. I would like for you to grab your paper. I knocked mine off just a minute ago. Grab your paper, your clipboard, or whatever you need. All you need for this part is your paper and a pencil. Okay? Now I'm going to turn sideways so I can look at my drawing and while you're watching. The first thing I want you to do is you're going to make your horizon line. Now we want to use curved lines to make our horizon line. So I'm going to make, fix my pencil, a curved line here. See how it goes up and down? There's the curved line. Now I want to make it look like some hills. So I'm going to add some smaller curves that touch like that. Look at that. Does that look like rolling hills? And those are just, oops, excuse me, goofy. Those are just curved lines. Now, let's see what else we want to add. We want to add our sunrise. This is going to be the sun. It could be the sunset, but I'm going to add another curved line. And this one might really curve a whole lot. Look at this. Now let's make diagonal lines. Now these diagonal lines are going to touch the sides of the paper. And you can do as many as you would like or as few as you would like. These are the sun's rays. Okay? You can pause this at any time you need or watch it first and then go back and do it. But if we look at this, here's my curved lines that make the hills. My horizon line is right here where the sky meets the ground. This is another curved line. That's my sky. And here are some diagonal lines right here. Okay? Now, what I would like for you to do is you may use any type of lines inside these spaces that you would like. If you have crayons, you can use them to color in. If you have markers, you could use those. If you only have a pencil and paper, you can use the pencil to draw all these lines inside. It would be really cool to have it black and white. If you have watercolors, you could use your watercolors and crayons. You could use your crayons to put the lines in. You can always go back and look at this that's on the page. Use this as examples for lines and fill them in. Look, I've got wavy, dotted, spiral, zigzag, vertical, curved, dotted lines, diagonal lines, wavy lines. Try to use an example of each of these lines right here in this. You can use whatever colors you would like, but I used cool colors in the bottom and warm colors in the sky. Maybe you want to flip them. This is where you can be creative. Now, I do want to show you very quickly how I added the colors to this, and then I would like for you to do it. Now, here's my handy dandy box of crayons. And let's see, I'm going to flip this. Instead of doing cool down here, I'm going to put warm down here and cool up in the sky. So let's choose a warm to start with. Here we go, red violet. All right. It's going to be hard because I'm colored upside down, but let's go. Your colors and your lines should touch the sides of the paper. I should see a horizon line, and I want to see all different types of lines that create pattern inside your landscape. So our focus today was on line, color, and you're creating a landscape. Check out below. You will see a picture of my samples. You will see, for reference, the lines for you to use, and have fun with it. Please come to our Google Meet, the MI Google Meet, share your work. You have your mom or dad take a picture of it, email it to me. I would love to see it. Hope to see you guys soon. Miss you, and just have fun creating. See you next week. Bye.